Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have a lot of good news, a lot of strange news. We have a lot of Tekken news. Before we dive into it, I do want to say thank you to everyone. Right now, the channel is only 30 subscribers away from hitting 6,000. It blows my mind. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been subscribing. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I cover news, lore, theories, everything. We discuss it all on this channel, so definitely hit that button. But also on Twitter, we just crossed the threshold of 102 followers. I'm planning on doing another video. You guys been sending me stuff on Twitter, and also there's been some theories left in the comment section. I have been watching these things, collecting these things, and I am planning on doing another theory breakdown. So that video is coming. You guys might see your tweet, your comment in an upcoming video. So stay tuned for that. While we're on the topic of Twitter, I have to give an update to this. Little Majin. Most of you know Little Majin account was taken. Hackers swooped in like burglars in the night, and they took his Twitter, they took his YouTube, and all hope was lost. They were running Bitcoin scam live streams on his channel. The highest number that I seen watching at once was like 7,000, which is crazy. Hopefully those people didn't get their information siphoned, or hopefully they didn't get tricked into buying some Bitcoin. Who knows? But Little Majin got in contact with YouTube. They took the channel down. They did a lot of stuff on the back end, on the backside, and then boom, they gave the channel back to Little Majin. If you search Little Majin right now, his YouTube channel pops up. And what's even better too is all of his videos are back. This is the thing that I was the most scared about, because I know on YouTube when you delete a video, it says it's gone. The only thing that was in the back of my mind is they have to have some sort of failsafe for if a lot of videos get deleted at once. Even though this is the first time something like this happened in the Tekken community, someone's getting their whole channel taken, sadly this is a common thing on YouTube. I do know that Little Majin lost about 3,000 subscribers over the course of all of this. They didn't even know that it was Little Majin channel. When they opened the YouTube app, all they saw was a Bitcoin live stream, and they unsubscribed. Before we start talking about Street Fighter 6, Tekken 8, and release dates, there's a tweet here from Harada that's very confusing yet interesting. Translating from Japanese to English, it says, I was directly told information about another company's new work that I should not have known. So I had to pinpoint and erase my memory. What should I do if I talk in my sleep? Now the reason why this is so fascinating to me is because I like to think that it's something related to Street Fighter 6. It makes the whole rivalry between Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 that much more juicy, because there's a lot we don't know about both games. Even though Street Fighter 6 is a little bit farther along in the promotion and production process, it's still neck and neck, and there's still a lot of unanswered questions. For example, Street Fighter 6, we don't even know who the main bad guy is. There is no Bison, there is no Shadaloo, at least yet. So who will fill that role? Also, they revealed a ton of characters, but there's still like 4 or 5 who were leaked but isn't actually revealed just yet. For example, Akuma is one of them. Akuma was leaked, but he was not officially revealed. Some people think they will be saved for DLC. I think that would be kind of weak, but we'll have to wait and see. Now, talking about Street Fighter 6, this also relates to Tekken 8. There's a tweet going around. It says, looks like Capcom only major release until the end of March 2023 will be Resident Evil 4 Remake. Previously, they said multiple major new titles in their financial reports. Now they just say a major new title. Now this is huge because the reason why this is so important is because a lot of people thought that Street Fighter 6 was going to be releasing in February and maybe even March. But now we know for sure that the only game that could be releasing from now to March is Resident Evil 4. And now, this does sound like a big deal, like, oh my god, well, so Street Fighter, where is it being pushed back? But I really don't think it's that big of a deal, because like February or March, that time slot is probably going to be saved for Resident Evil 4 Remake, which pushes Street Fighter 6 back to maybe even like April, May, June, July. I doubt they would push it all the way back to August, but they could. They may. August all the way to May. Anywhere in between there is extremely likely. The first screenshot, this is the old one from a while back. It says plan to release multiple major new titles. In this one, it says release of a major new title in the second half of the fiscal year. Maximilian also tweets and says, uh-oh, since RE4 Remake is late March, end of fiscal year is literally April 1st. Meaning Street Fighter 6 will be released anytime after April 1st. Now the reason why this is so crucial is because Tekken 8. Harada already said, even though he kinda, I don't know, would you guys say he contradicted himself? At the beginning of the year he said he doesn't want to crush Street Fighter 6 by releasing his game at the same time, marketing his game at the same time. But then a couple months later, he announces his game a couple months after Street Fighter 6, and now these games are like competing neck and neck, both of them in the news cycle together. So my past prediction for Tekken 7 was September, October. But if Street Fighter 6 releases in at least, let's say April, then Tekken would be pushed back probably all the way to 2024, which goes back to what Eris says. I know you guys said, oh, Eris doesn't know anything at all. This is, Eris, but maybe this is what Eris knew. In all seriousness, I think this really begs the question, when are we realistically going to be able to play these games? Seeing that Street Fighter 6 pretty much got pushed back to almost a year, I think Tekken 8 would realistically be back a year and a half as well, which would put it into 2024. So that is a really long time from now. I would be surprised if Tekken 8 does anything different. But who knows? You know, it seems like every couple of weeks the tide changes, the information changes. We won't really know for sure when the release dates are until these companies put a release date on the trailer. Speaking of trailers and Tekken 8, I've been getting a lot of questions on the live stream and also just in the comments on YouTube about when we could possibly get another Tekken 8 trailer, and I want to talk about the Game Awards. If we go back to EVO when Tekken 8 was first announced, the Game Awards tweeted at the exact same time the get ready at Tekken and the picture of Kazuya. Later, when the full trailer for Tekken 8 was shown at the PlayStation live stream, they also made a tweet. Tekken 8 has been announced. Now when you're talking about big events that's coming up, you have to mention one, the Game Awards. It takes place on December the 8th, I believe. And then two, you have the Tekken World Tour Finals. I think both of these is where we will see a trailer. What kind of trailer? No clue. There was rumors and speculation about it being Paul Phoenix and Nina. Some people think it will be maybe more story, maybe Jun Kazama, maybe Claudio, maybe King, who knows. But I think the Game Awards is definitely where we'll see not only a trailer for Tekken 8, but also Street Fighter 6. I wouldn't be surprised if both of them show something, because this is the last major game event of the year. December 8th, the Game Awards is going to be massive. And then of course you have the Tekken World Tour Finals. Once we get closer, once we know for sure 100% that Bandai Namco and also Capcom will be participating, once we know the time slots and all these different things, I will make another video doing an in-depth analysis of what times to watch, when to watch, where to watch, all of these things. While we're talking about all these different topics, I just want to share a little bit of thoughts about Project L as well. Someone asked me on a live stream, what do I think of that game? And honestly, I think there was a lot of hype for it, but Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 definitely stole the thunder. That game still has a chance at becoming something because it is a League of Legends fighting game, and League of Legends is massive. So if the League of Legends community takes that game and really plays it, then that game can maintain. But if it doesn't, I don't know how it will be able to compete with titans like Tekken 8, Street Fighter 6, and then also you will have a Mortal Kombat something coming down the road as well. It's going to be good times for us once we get there, but right now we just have to coast with what we have. Multiverses, Tekken 7, Street Fighter 5, and all these other fighting games. That's going to be it for this video. Once we get more information, I definitely will let you guys know, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also turn on notifications and follow me on Twitter. Be sure to send me any discoveries you guys find. My DMs on Twitter is open. You can also @ me if that's easier for you. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.